Just really got to hang out my from California. They don't usually go anywhere. She got taken care of her mother. Just because she's 100 years and 6 months. So she would go, yeah, go. So she would go and go over and make lunch, make supper. So she would go to her house a couple times a day. So talk together today, right? So when she did get away, so she passed. We were able to
And good evening. I'm Ashton Loomis here with you tonight for the Lancers boys games against Eleva-Strum. Um, J- we'll have JV and Varsity tonight for you. C team is playing in another gym right now. Um, I'll let you know updates on that one as I hear. And Lancers win the tip. Connor Sullivan on the tip for the Lancers. Kevin Kern with it underneath. Pass deflected, but secured by the Lancers. Daniel Mayhew with it gives it up for Daniel Hine. Lancers tonight without Andrew Lau, typically starting for them. He's out with a minor concussion. He'll be out for a little while. So hopefully he continues to heal and is ready to be back soon to play. Williams with it, far side, gives it up top for Kevin. Sullivan with it in the corner up to Hine. Daniel into the lane, goes up with it, and can't quite finish off the glass. Rebound pulled down by number 40, Sawyer Dietz of the Cardinals. Cardinals will go the other way with it now. Dietz with it up top. Over to Iverson. Iverson into the lane. Goes up and finishes off the glass. Good finish there from Iverson. Cardinals up 2-0 here. Game just underway. Williams with it at the wing up to Hyde. Daniel still up top with it now. Drives in, kicks out for Kevin. Kern guarded by Sterry. Inside to Williams. Passes out to Hyde. Mid-range jumper, and Daniel gets it to go. Game tied up at 2. Daniel Hyde did a nice job there creating that shot off the dribble, made it go. Dietz with it underneath to Sterry, goes up with it and can't quite finish, but he's fouled and go to the line for 2. Lancers 7-4 so far on the season. Coming off a loss last time out. Before that, they were on a 7-game winning streak. Hope they can get back to their winning ways here tonight. Sterry's first one off the mark. Tim Oster into the game for the Lancers. Connor Sullivan to the bench for the first time tonight. 13:44 left in the first half, 2-2. Foul there on the loose ball on number 40, Sawyer Dietz. First personal, first team foul. Mayhew with it, kicks out for Hyde. Now Austin thinks about a 3 now, will take it. And no good, left it a little strong. Cardinals come down with the rebound. Number 30 out there tonight, not on the roster. Not listed on the roster, that is. Probably either playing up from C team or down from varsity for the game tonight. Pass into the corner for number 32, shoots the 3. And let's just come away with the rebound. Williams with it in the corner. And double dribble called on him there. I think he thought the first dribble was just sort of recovering the ball, not an actual dribble, but That's what the refs say, so that's what we'll go with. 30 up top, now down to Monson. Ball taken away by Daniel Mayhew there, down the floor, lays it up and in. 30-second timeout called here by Eleva-Strum. Both teams going to talk things over. 12-13 left in the first half. 4-2 Lancers lead. Lancers seem to have come out with some pretty solid energy here. Hope they can keep that up. That's a big thing, especially with these away games. You got to find that energy and come out strong and give everything you got all the way. Number 4 with it for the Cardinals. Iverson. Lasher with it, poked away again by Mayhew. And he's able to come up with it in the corner, but loses it out of bounds. It'll be Cardinals ball. Iverson down the floor once again for Eleva-Strum. Dietz with it, far side. Feeds down low for Sterry, and foul called on the Lancers. Reach on Lancers number 32, Daniel Mayhew. Tyler Atticle into the game for the first time tonight for the Lancers. .34 in the corner for 3, hits it. Riley Sterry on the 3 there. Tyler Atticle in the corner for 3, gets it to go. Tyler answers right back for the Lancers. 7-5, Lancers lead. Monson with it on the wing up top for number 14, or number 4, excuse me. That's Iverson. Iverson in the lane, goes up with a verse, can't quite get it to go, and good job by Tim to block that shot. Able to get a hand on it, and the Lancers come the other way. Daniel Hine into the lane, goes up and foul on number 30 for Eleva-Strum. Daniel go to the line for 2. 10:40 left in the first half, 7-5. Emmanuel with the early lead. First one's good. Connor Sullivan into the game for Austin Williams. 30-second timeout called here. Both teams going to talk things over. Florida? Okay. Like to give a shout out here for some fans watching from Florida. Hope you're doing well down there tonight. Enjoying probably warmer weather than we are. Daniel Hines, second one, no good. 1 for 2 from the line. And Eleva down the floor the other way. Eleva seem to have pretty good ball movement here so far. Lancers in the zone and tipped away by the Lancers, and Daniel Mayhew able to come up with it, but Emmanuel unable to finish on the other end. Iverson underneath for Dietz, and the three on the way, no good for Sterry. Matt Rademacher into the game for the first time tonight. Daniel Hine to the bench. Mayhew across half court for the Lancers. Tyler at the wing. Kern now over to Sullivan. Connor looks to drive but gets cut off. Gives it back up for Tyler. Lancers moving well here. And there Tyler just lost that one out of bounds off his hands. I believe they called that an over and back, not out of bounds, excuse me. Could be wrong. I didn't see the official make the motion either way. .30 up top, now over to Sterry. Lasher gives it back to 30. Monson dribbles it into high post, now kicks out for 30. And a good feed down low to Dietz, able to put that one in. 7-8 Lancers lead. 8:50 left in the first half. Radical up top for Mayhew. Gets a screen from Tyler. Tyler up top, shoots another one. That one rattles out. But a good take there from Tyler. Good to see him willing to shoot those. Like to see him step up big in this game with Andrew Lau unable to play in this one. Nice save as the ball was going out of bounds there. Would have been off of Eleva. 30 up with a shot inside, no good. Monson into the lane, up, no good. And the putback there does fall for Eleva. Now 9-8. Mayhew into the lane with it. Deflected, but secured by Kevin. And pass stolen there by number 30 for the Cardinals, and I believe a block and a rebound pulled down there by Tyler. Mayhew into the front court for the Lancers. Over to Hine. Thinks about a shot, but he'll drive inside. Mayhew again with it up top. And lost into the backcourt by the Lancers, but saved by Mayhew. And a good pass to Tim. Couldn't quite get that one to go. Hine for three. Left it short. And this time, Dietz is able to come away with the rebound for the Cardinals. Kicks out for Monson. Dietz up with it underneath and gets fouled. He'll go to the line for two here. My apologies. Seems tonight as if anytime anybody takes a step on the bleachers, the camera shakes all the way up here. Not much, not really anything I can do about that, so my apologies there. One for two from the line there for Dietz. Eleva-Strum in the 2-3. Cross-court pass for Hyde. Up top to Mayhew. Williams back up to Mayhew. And pass into high post for Tim. I think it went off his foot, and Eleva able to go the other way with it and score two. Score now 12-8. Cardinals on top. Lancers had the energy early. Kind of seemed to have let up and gotten a little sleepish with some of their passes and offensive sets here. So I'm going to need to see them tighten that up. Travel call there on number 14, Caden Lasher for the Cardinals. It'll be Lancers ball in front of us here. 6 minutes left in the first half. Sullivan in the corner. Up top to Mayhew. High in the lane, kicks it out for Mayhew, shoots the three. And that one was no good. Tough shot, had a man on him there. Lasher's shot there, no good, and Lancer's able to come away with it. Mayhew looking to push. Off the glass, no good, but he'll get two at the line. 12-8, Emmanuel trailing Eleva-Strum. 5:16 left in the first half. Fouls on number 4, Connor Iverson. First personal team's fourth. First free throw from Mayhew there was no good. Second one good. Iverson into the front court for the Cardinals. Ball tipped around, but Iverson able to come away with it. And inside tried to get a pass off. And Tim able to use his size inside. Took it away for the Lancers. Mayhew with it at the wing. Into the corner for Sullivan. Now Oster backs his man down. Inside goes up with it, and no good. Sullivan had the rebound there, but had it taken away by Monson. Iverson back to Monson. Cardinals will set back up here. Lancers in the 1-3-1 zone. Sterry over to Iverson. Dietz with it at high post, gets fouled, and fouls on Lancers number 24, Daniel Hine. First personal team's fourth. Number 30 looking to pass it in, gets it in for Dietz. Over to Sterry. Now, Iverson, the top of the key, goes up inside, unable to finish, but Lancers couldn't get the rebound, and Eleva-Strum able to capitalize. 14-9 now is the score. Cardinals on top of the Lancers. Sullivan at the wing, up top for Kern. Gets a screen but doesn't use it. Kevin in the corner, up top for Hind. Gets it over to Sullivan. And Daniel Mayhew there with a good feed to Connor. Couldn't quite finish it though. It was a tough shot, but Tim able to get the offensive board and put it back in. Now only a 3-point deficit for Emmanuel here. See if they can get another stop on defense. Wants down low for Dietz. Kicks out for Iverson in the corner. It was a 2. It was no good. Hind the other way for the Lancers and fouled hard there. I believe it will be on Dietz. No, I think they called it on Iverson. I thought they'd call it on Dietz, but I guess not. Lost track of the play a little bit there. Iverson's second personal, team's 5th. 2:35 left in the first half, 14-11. Eleva-Strum leads the Lancers. Couple substitutions here. Matt Rademacher and Austin Williams into the game for the Lancers. Kevin Kern and Connor Sullivan will head to the bench. Second free throw there for Daniel is good. 14-12. It'd be big for the Lancers if they could at least go into halftime tied or try to take the lead here in this final 2.5 minutes. And a kickball called there on Daniel on the attempted entry pass to high post for Eleva. Good job on defense there for Emmanuel. Monson with it, was trapped hard there by the Lancers, and Eleva loses it out of bounds on the pass. Lancers will get another opportunity here. Mayhew between the circles. Into the corner for Hind. Up top to Rademacher. Goes up to Daniel. And backcourt violation called there on the Lancers. It's a tough pass for Matt to try to handle there. Iverson into the corner for Dietz, who shoots the jumper and gets it to go. Now a 4-point lead for the Cardinals. Mayhew across half court with it. Over to Hyde at far wing. Mayhew, 3 on the wing, gets it to go. And now 16-15 is the score, with exactly a minute left in the first half. Pass poked away by the Lancers there. And a block called on number 32, Daniel Mayhew. Second personal, team's 5th. Dietz in the corner, guarded by Austin. Up to 30, back to Dietz. Iverson and pass there for number 14, Lasher, just a little strong and out of bounds. Tyler Radical into the game for Tim Oster. Mayhew into the front court for the Lancers. Austin up top over to Radical. 25 seconds left in the half. Williams with it. Now up to Mayhew. Pass deflected, but secured by Austin. Matt with it underneath. Kicks out in the corner. Now Radical up top. 7 seconds left. Williams pulls up there and sinks it. Austin able to hit the deep jumper there to close out the half. 17-16. Lancers with the lead at the end of the first half. I think the Lancers came out and played a good start to the first half and a good finish. The middle was maybe not their strongest basketball they've played, but we'll hope to see they can come out and put a solid effort out here for the second half. We'll take a 5-minute break and be back for the second half. And we're back for the second half. Lancers leading 17-16. Here to start the half. Travel called there on the Cardinals on the opening possession. Lancers looking to carry the momentum after they did a solid job closing out the first half. Austin able to come up with a big jumper there towards the end, or well, at the end of the half. And now travel called on the other end too. Tim just shuffled his feet a little bit there. During halftime, was able to take a stroll down to the C-Team gym, check the score on that game. Lancers are trailing the Cardinals 43-6 at halftime. Kevin takes the ball away for the Lancers. Hine with it near wing. Drives into high post, backs out up top. Oster pulls up with the jumper. Not able to get it to go, but Connor chases down the long rebound. Hine between the circles. Thought about a shot, but he'll pull it back down. Tim kicks it out for Hine, shoots the three, no good. Lasher the other way for the Cardinals, gives it up for Iverson. And poked away by the Lancers. Daniel Hine able to come away with it and gets blocked off the backboard by Dietz. Lancers again come away with the steal, though. Both teams seem to be playing a little sloppy here. Oster in the corner. Feeds down low for Connor. I think he's got to think about going up with that one. Williams drives into the lane, goes up and gets a shot tipped. Sterry able to get the rebound for the Cardinals. Sterry feeds to Dietz at high post. Tim played good defense on him, couldn't get him to go anywhere. And poked away by the Lancers. Connor able to come away with it, and foul going to be called there on Dietz. (17-16), Lancers still leading. 13-12 left in the game. Once again, my apologies for the shaky camera. Not much I can do about it. Pretty much. Pretty much anytime anybody takes a step anywhere on these bleachers, the camera shakes. It's kind of getting worse as more fans show up, but just the way it's going to have to be. Both teams ready to come out of the huddle now. Hine across half court with it for the Lancers. Gets a screen from Kevin. Up top to Williams. Hine over to Kevin. Drives inside and call a carry on him there. Lost the handle on the ball a little bit underneath. Kind of a tough call, but I definitely see what the ref was referring to there. Munson in the corner. Tries to drive baseline, gets cut off though. And Leinster's able to come away with another steal. Matt underneath goes up with it and no good, but the foul is called. Matt will go to the line for 2. Good idea there for Matt to go up with it. Did the right thing. First one off the mark. Second one on the way, no good, and Connor almost able to come away with the rebound for the Lancers. But it'll go out of bounds, last touch by him. Lasher with it. Feed down low for Sterry. Tipped and taken away by the Lancers. Hine gives it up for Austin. Good pass down low to Connor. Turns, faces the basket, and scores. 19-16 Lancers lead. Tyler Radical into the game for Connor Sullivan. Good job by Connor there. I think Lancers definitely need to not shy away from going up with those and be willing to go up through the contact. It'll be white ball along the sideline. 30 to try to throw it in. Gets it in for Monson. And number 30 caught the pass there, and I believe he stepped on the line out of bounds. Let's just set up in the half-court offense. Rademacher out to Williams. Over to Hine in the corner for Radical. Lance just working the ball around the perimeter. And now a 30-second timeout called by Emmanuel here. Going to talk things over. I think what their what they should try to do here, if it was me, you gotta look to get the ball inside and watch for the kickouts, but definitely be willing to go up with it. There haven't really been a whole lot of shot attempts close to the basket tonight, so I think that's something we can afford to see more of. It'll be Lancer ball along the baseline. They'll set up in the box inbound. 11:02 left in the first half. 19-16. I think Austin had Matt open on the cut there. Williams with it, gives it up for Kern. Kern back out to Williams. Far side in the corner for Radical, gives it up to Hine. Williams back to Radical, back to Hine. Lots of ball movement here. Tyler with it, far side. Leinster's still just working the ball around. Haven't been able to find the open shot yet. Kern in the corner. In a high post out to Radical. Williams now Radical and let's say stepped out of bounds. Oh no, that's a foul called on Monson there. Haven't updated the scoreboard. Sullivan in the game for Rademacher. Austin in the corner gives it up for Sullivan up top. Tim with a good pass into the corner for Radical. 3 was no good. But a good shot to take. Lancers come away with the offensive rebound. And Sullivan tries to go up with it inside and gets fouled hard by Dietz. He'll go to the line for 2. Lancers just got to keep doing that and try to get those shots inside. Force the Cardinals into some foul trouble. 9:42 left in the second half. 19-16. Lancers with a 3-point lead. Connor gets the friendly roll there. .34 Sterry into the game for the Cardinals. Connor's second one, no good. And they'll say it was last touched by Eleva-Strum. It'll be Lancer ball along the sideline. Austin gets the inbound pass from behind. Tyler in the corner. Up to Connor, over to Daniel between the circles. Sullivan in the corner. Out to Williams. Let's just working the ball around, taking their time, that's for sure. I think they've definitely been a bit affected inside. I think they can. I don't think it's that they don't have the ability to finish those shots, but they just don't seem willing to take them. Turnover. Ball lost out of bounds there. Full timeout called by Emmanuel here. Or I'm sorry, Cardinals. 20-16, Lancers lead the Cardinals with 8:53 left in the game. Impressive, however, how much time the Lancers were able to maintain control of the ball down on Eleva's end of the floor. Both teams discussing their game plan in the huddle. Lancers back out on the floor, and now the Cardinals are ready as well. It'll be a leave a ball along the far sideline. Iverson into the front court with it. Monson with it underneath, guarded by Oster. 30 with it. Gets it back to Monson underneath. Goes up with a tough shot, not able to finish it. And Austin able to take the rebound away there. And took some steps there and then stopped, didn't go up with it. And travel called. Iverson back the other way for the Cardinals. Monson in the corner, thought about a three but won't take it. Ball poked away by the Lancers and a jump ball called. Possession arrow will give it back to Emmanuel. Williams off the inbound from Hine, excuse me. Williams guarded up top by Iverson. Hine at the top of the key. Over to Kern, inside, goes up with it and couldn't get that one to go. Didn't quite have himself where he wanted to be underneath there. Ball tipped by Daniel there, but Cardinals control it. Iverson shoots the three in the corner, and it's good. Now a 1 point game, 19-20, Lancers lead. And turnover there. Cardinals, Iverson able to lay it right back up and in. Cardinals now take a 1 point lead, 21-20, with 7 minutes left in the game. Emmanuel going to have to take good care of the ball and maybe try to work a bit faster on the offensive end. Make something happen, not be afraid to go up with it underneath. Coach Radical calmly discussing game plan with his team. Discussing what they're going to attempt to execute better this time out.
Check it out, Green, let's go.
See if the Lancers can get the intensity back here. Daniel Heinel inbound for the Lancers underneath. Along the baseline. Lancers able to get past the break the press, excuse me. Sullivan will shoot the three. A little bit too strong, and rebound batted around. And Monson able to pull it down for the Cardinals. Monson with the three at the top of the key and left it a little short. Austin able to pull down the rebound for Emmanuel. Looking to get past the press. Gets into the front court. Pulls up with a jumper at the elbow and gets the friendly bounce. Lancers back on top, 22-21. Number 30 with it at the wing, guarded by Hine. Lasher kicks out to 30. And the inlet pass to the low post there for Monson, taken away by the Lancers. Austin gives it up for Kevin, far side. Hine into the paint, and able to finish with the Euro step. 24-21, Lancers lead is now 3. It's a good finish from Daniel there. on the other end, and a foul called on Emmanuel. Iverson will get a chance for 2 at the line. First one rolls around but won't go. .5:27 left in the game. And a timeout called by the Cardinals. Lancers will keep the same 5 out there. Sullivan, Williams, Hine, Oster, and Kern. Rademacher and Radical ready to come off the bench if they do. If coach does elect to put them in. Cardinals back out on the floor ready to go. Lancers now out of the huddle. Iverson missed the first. His second is on the way and good. 22-24 now the score. Lancers lead by 2. Sullivan up to Kern. Over to Williams. Back to Kern. Gives it up for Williams at the wing. Austin drives inside, kicks out for Oster. Oster with a good pass down low to Sullivan and gets fouled. He'll go to the line with a chance for 2. Great ball movement by the Lancers there. Good pass from Tim. Underneath, able to find Connor, and Connor not shying away from the contact there. Gets himself a chance at the line. First one's good. Second one on the way from Connor. Left a little short. And Dietz comes down with the rebound for the Cardinals. Iverson across half court. He'll slow it up. So Cardinals don't have numbers here. Dietz underneath, trying to back Tim down. Unable to do so. Kicks out for Iverson. His 3 was no good. And a reach called on the Cardinals. Foul on number 40, Dietz. Fourth personal, team 6th. Cardinals get the ball back, though, off the inbound. And Iverson unable to finish there. And Dietz on the putback. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. First one too strong. 4:25 left in the game. 25-22. Lancers with a 3-point lead. Second one also no good from Dietz. Lance just pushing up the floor. Williams gives it up for Sullivan. Sullivan in the lane, goes up with it and gets blocked by Dietz. Oster able to get it though. Austin at the wing. And foul called on the ground on Iverson. Third personal, team 7th. Lancers now in the bonus. Austin will shoot the 1-and-1. First one no good, but rebound secured by Sullivan and swatted out of bounds by Dietz there. The official initially pointed the way of Eleva-Strum's ball, which would not have made sense, but I believe it was just an accident. Feed down low for Kevin, taken away by the Cardinals, and Iverson able to finish. Count the bucket, will get a chance for 3-point play. Try to finish it off at the line. Foul on number 24, Daniel Hine, third personal, team's third. Free throw was no good, but rebound secured by the Cardinals, and the Cardinals take the lead 26-25. So the Lancers lost it. Austin into the front court for the Lancers. Between the circles, gives it up for Connor near side. Oster to Hine. And Daniel with the tough finish there. Nice shot, able to get it to go. 27-26, Lancers back on top. Iverson gives it up for Monson. Into the elbow, out for Dietz, and put back attempt there from Lasher, no good. But a foul is called, and Monson will get a chance for 2 at the line. First one's good, tied up at 27. And Monson makes them both there from the line. Hine gets it in for Sullivan. Williams pass up to Tim and swatted away by Sterry. Last touch by Tim. Cardinals with the lead get the ball back. 2:40 left to play in the game. Monson with the feed to Lasher. Unable to finish. And Daniel Hine and the Lancers looking to push the other way. Sullivan in the corner. Back out to Hine at the wing. Austin gets a screen from Tim, gives it up for Hine. Now Sullivan with it at the far wing. Lancers gonna have to do something with it here. Kevin on the drive, didn't do anything with it, kicks out for Connor. Ball passed over to Hine, and good save from the ball going out of bounds there by Tim, and it went off of Iverson's hands out of bounds. It'll be Lancers' ball on the sideline. 28-27. Cardinals lead by 1. Minute 47 left to play in the game. Hine gets it in for Williams. Lancers gonna have to start trying to make something happen here. They've just played a little bit too passively here as of late. 3 from Williams there, no good, and Tim pulls down the rebound. Jump ball possession arrow gives it back to the Cardinals. Iverson into the front court. And a good pass to Dietz. Able to finish off the glass. Now 30-27, 3-point lead for the Cardinals. Lancers can't play passively here. They've lacked the energy out there the past few possessions. They're going to have to make something happen. Osterworth the far side. Over to Heinen, the leg kicks out for Williams. Austin now to Connor, 50 seconds left. Heinen will shoot the 3, too short. And Dietz comes away with the rebound for the Cardinals. And a foul called there on Daniel Heinen. That'll be his 4th personal, team's 4th, I believe. Yep, it is the 4th. Iverson now to Dietz at the wing. Back to Iverson, 32 seconds left. And let's just know they got a foul. Foul on Williams with 30 seconds left. Lancers trailing 30-27. And the feed to number 32, Monson, able to finish there. Lancers got to make something happen quick. And Hyde the other way lays it in. Now 29-32. Timeout called. Lancers will have to foul Eleva-Strum immediately as they will try to take as much time off the clock as they can. Try to get the ball back, hope they miss a free throw or two. And put one up quickly on the other end. Immediately following this game, we'll have the varsity matchup. Stick around for that. Should be a competitive game. Eleva-Strum is now into the bonus. Lancers with 6 personal fouls. They'll be shooting the 1-on-1 on the next one. Both teams back out on the floor, ready to go. Dietz to inbound underneath for the Cardinals. Gets in and poked away by Connor. Almost safe from going out of bounds, but not quite. Last touch by the Lancers. Dietz will look to throw it in again. Gets in for Monson at the wing. Now Iverson. Excuse me, I realized I sort of maybe didn't use the right terminology there. They still had to get the ball across half court. 7.3 seconds left on the clock. 32-29. Cardinals leading with Iverson shooting the 1-on-1. First one's no good. Hine with it, looking to push up the floor. 2 seconds left. Pulls up in the corner for three. No good. And that is game. And the Lancers will take a loss in this one. They'll move to 7-5 on the season. 32-29 is your final score tonight. Cardinals defeating the Lancers, and stick around for the varsity game. Should be a good one. Thanks for watching.
Eleva-Strum High School and Emmanuel High School and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and the officials. Please enjoy the game in a positive manner. Please respect our gymnasium, and we ask that only water, candy, and popcorn be brought into the gym. Please carry out your water bottles. Tonight's officials, Matt Gilbertson, Andrew Bankey, and Mark Parker. Now for the singing of our national anthem by Miss Anna Sieg.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Northern tower, the man's first in year, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of our and the
Tremendous, Anna. Thank you very much. And now for our starting lineups for the Emmanuel Lancers, a junior, number 12, Ryan Zimmerman. Junior, number 20, Isaiah Plath. Number 22, a junior, Ethan Siddle. Senior, number 30, Ben Oster. And sophomore, number 42, Ritz. Head coach, Tom Williams. And now for the Eleva-Strum Cardinals, junior, number 0, Ethan Carlstead. Senior, number 10, Cade McSorley. Number 12, senior, Andrew Schoen. Number 34, a senior, Joey Bouch. And junior, number 42, Mitchell Olson. And coach, Alex Dodge.
And good evening, I'm Ashton Loomis with you tonight for the varsity game between the Lancers and the Cardinals. Both teams out onto the floor ready to get underway here. Number 10, Cade McSorley to jump for the Cardinals. Ben Oster for the Lancers. Cardinals win the tip. And a good feed there from Schoen to Carlstead, and Cardinals take an early 2-0 lead. Oster with it far side. Gives it up for Britton, and pass tipped and taken away by the Cardinals. Schoen the other way with it, no good. And Lancers back down the floor on offense. Good feed on the pick and roll from Zimmerman to Oster. been able to put it up and in. 2-2. .42 underneath with it. Turns, faces the basket, and scores it. Mitchell Olsen on the basket there. Zimmerman into the corner for Siddle. Plath far side. Up to Zimmerman. Catch and shoot three. No good. Ball safe from going out of bounds by Britton, and they call a travel there on Isaiah. Tough break for the Lancers. 4-0 Cardinals. They'll take it the other way. Carlson over to Schoen. Now Carlson again. Schoen at the wing. Guarded by Siddle. Carlson into the lane, and no good, and Ethan will come the other way for the Lancers. Rutz in the corner. Thought about a shot, but wouldn't take it. Plath with it at the wing, up to Oster. Ben backs his man down in the lane, spins, and puts it off the glass, and good. Game tied back up at 4. Lancers coming off a 56-48 win at home against Melrose Mindoro. Lancers 7-4 on the year. They've had a couple tough road losses so far this season, but like to see them continue the winning ways here tonight. Foul on the Lancers, number 30 Ben Oster, first personal, team's first as well. Number 34 finishes off the three-point play. That's Joey Bouch. Isaiah Plath at the wing. Drives into the free throw line. Kicks out for Siddle. Now Oster with it. Over to Rutz. Oster again up to Siddle. Oster tries to drive inside. Cardinals have a lot of size. Lancers are going to have to definitely make sure to crash the boards tonight. Isaiah will shoot the mid-range jumper and gets it to go. 6-7, Cardinals. Lead is cut to 1. Cardinals like to play a slow pace. Lancers like to play fast, so we'll see how either team reacts to the differing play styles. Ball lost out of bounds there by the Cardinals, and the Lancers will take it the other way. Got a comment that the video quality is worse than normal. Yes, I am aware. I've addressed this many times. It's simply anytime anyone steps on the bleachers anywhere, the camera will wiggle all the way up here. Nothing I can really do about it, so our apologies for that, but you're just going to have to live with it. Through there from McSorley. Too strong, and Zimmerman the other way for the Lancers. Also, I don't know that it's possible that the Wi-Fi connection is not as strong as it is in some schools. Tough finish there from Isaiah. Couldn't quite get it to go. Earlier, there was a little bit of struggle when I was first going live with the broadcast to get it to connect, but then it's been fine ever since, so I don't know. Perhaps that could be part of the problem as well. Again, not much that can be done. Zimmerman finishes off the glass, and Lancers now with a 10-9 lead. Olsen on the feed to Bouch. Bouch lost it out of bounds. Lancers will get the ball right back. 12:56 left in the first half. Lancers will take it the other way. Zimmerman into the front court. And Rutz on the layup. Able to lay it in with a finger roll. Quite a few fans here tonight. It's been very quiet in this gym so far. Been able to pull down the rebound for the Lancers. Gives it up far side for Siddle. Over to Plath at the near wing. Oster back to Siddle. Britton thought about a three there. Plath again. And ball taken away by Bouch there. As Isaiah was trying to feed it down into the paint. Three there from Schoen was no good. And McSorley able to put that one in. 11-12, now the Lancers lead. Oster drives baseline, gets cut off. Up top to Rutz, over to Plath. Back to Zimmerman, pulls up for three. No good, rebound pulled down by Britton. Oh, count it, and the basket. Good finish there from Britton. Through the contact, 14-11. Looking to make it a 4-point lead. Lancers with a couple substitutions. Paul Schirmeck and Daniel Mayhew into the game for Isaiah Plath and Ethan Siddle. Number 14, Kyle McSorley, also into the game for the Cardinals. Burton completes the three-point play. Also, Nick Higley into the game for the first time tonight for the Cardinals. Carlstead with it up top now. Being passed around the perimeter. Britton comes away with it, and quick jump ball called there. It'll be Lancers ball underneath. Ryan dribbles up the floor for Emmanuel. Between the circles now over to Oster. Ben tries to do something in the lane, gets it off to Ryan. And foul called along the baseline there. Foul on number 0, Ethan Carlstead. First personal, team second. And ball thrown out of bounds there by the Lancers. Couple substitutions for the Lancers. Now with Siddle, Zimmerman, Mayhew, Plath, and Schirmeck out on the floor. Schoen with it for the Cardinals. Picked up by Zimmerman. Over to Bouch. Feed down low for number 10, McSorley there, able to finish. And now only a 2-point Lancer lead. Ryan gets the screen from Ethan. Ethan into the corner for Schierenbeck. Hits the three. 18-13 Lancers. Now up by 5. Showing over to Kyle McSorley. Now, number 24, Higley, goes up in the lane, but foul's called before the shot. Schoen will inbound for the Cardinals along the baseline. He's able to get into McSorley now. Cardinals along the perimeter. McSorley for 3 in the corner, no good. And ball out of bounds, last touched by the Lancers. Cardinals will keep it. Excuse me. Carlston and Olsen back into the game for Eleva-Strum. Isaiah takes it away, looking to push the other way for the Lancers. Lancers are going to want to play at the fast pace. Good to see him trying to get out in transition there. Siddle at the wing into the corner for Schierenbeck. Ball kicks it out to Ethan. Ethan drives inside, goes up with it, and can't quite finish off the glass. Mayhew down with the rebound. Ball poked around, but Oster able to get it for the Lancers, and can't get that one to go off the glass, but again, the Lancers come away with the offensive rebound. Schierenbeck at the wing. Now up top over to Siddle. Up to Oster. And they call travel on Ben there. 8:44 left in the first half. 18-13. Lancers with the lead. We have definitely seen the Cardinals play at the slower pace, which was expected. Olsen comes down with the offensive rebound off the missed 3 and able to score that one. Plath with it the other way for the Lancers. Hands it off in the corner for Siddle. Up top, Schierenbeck shoots the 3. Got it. All that from Schierenbeck there. Three from Olsen. Rolls around but won't go. And the Lancers will come back up the floor. Schierenbeck at the wing, now into the corner for Mayhew. Up top to Siddle. Good feed into the paint for the cutter there. Wasn't able to get it to go, and now a travel called against the Lancers. Tough break there, and Cardinals will get the ball back. Timeout called on the floor, though. 21-15 Lancers lead with 7:31 left in the first half. For Eleva-Strum tonight, McSorley, their leading scorer, at 14.5 points a game. Shooting 38% from deep on the season, also leading them in rebounds at 5.6 a game. My apologies, camera really getting kicked around there. Nothing I can do. Nick Higley, second in scoring at 9.1 a game. For the Cardinals, Schoen at 8.7 and Bouch at 7.5. Schoen leads them in assists at 3.2 a game. Carlstead on the 3 at the top of the key there, no good. Schierenbeck in the corner. Out to Siddle at the wing, now up to Isaiah. Rutz in the corner, was wide open, didn't take the shot though. Back to Plath, hangs in the air, and couldn't get it to go though. Out to Scherbeck, up to Sito, takes the three. And that one was no good. Rebound pulled down by the Cardinals. They'll take it the other way. Olsen underneath. And the three is good from Kyle McSorley on the wing. Lancers lead now just 3. Oster with it. Inside, tries to back down. Olsen couldn't do it, and a little miscommunication there. Pass tipped away, and the Cardinals get it back. Let's just get the ball back here. Sito at far wing. Gets the screen from Ben. Finds Ben on the pick and roll and wasn't able to finish it. I think he kind of got blocked from behind there. And no foul called. Paul stumbles out of bounds, and it'll go the way of the Cardinals. Tough break for the Lancers. No whistle blown there, but no illegal contact is what the ref saw, and that's what counts. No shot foul off the ball there. Called against the Cardinals. Foul's on number 12. Andrew Schoen. It'll be Lancers ball along the baseline. 5:46 left to play in the game. Or in the half. My apologies. Sito in the corner. Drives baseline, gives it up for Ben. Tipped away, but Ethan able to secure it. And Ben able to finish there with the right hand. Lancers lead back to 5. Lancers are going to have to limit the turnovers. They've definitely had a few of them so far. As the jump ball called there. Possession arrow will keep it with the Cardinals. Lancers averaging 16.5 turnovers a game. Lancers come away with it. Zimmerman, a Plath, and able to lay it in. Nice play on the fast break there by the Lancers. Back to what I was saying, Lancers leading with 16.5 turnovers a game. As McSorley hits the 3 there. Eleva-Strum with 17.8 a game. Lancers, at one time, were averaging about that number. Past couple games, they've done a good job taking care of the ball. Gonna want to clean that up a bit tonight from what we've seen in the early minutes so far. McSorley underneath, turns, faces the basket, and able to score. Lancers lead cut to 2. Ruts in the corner. Up to Sito at the free throw line. Couldn't get it to go. Isaiah flies in for the rebound though. Gets it to Ben and couldn't get it to go. Olsen pulls down the rebound for Eleva-Strum. Carlstead with the far side and travels with it. Bit of sloppy play for both teams so far. As we got a timeout called on the floor. Both teams going to talk things over here. 23-25, Lancers up by 2 over Eleva-Strum with 3:52 left in the first half. Eleva-Strum 5-10 on the season, coming off a win their last time out against Alma Pepin, 50-68. Eleva-Strum has won their last 3 games. And ready to get back to action here. Schirmeck over to Sitto. Now Oster, far side. Up to Sitto. Lancers a little stagnant here. Got to keep moving off the ball. Ruts with it into the... Goes inside. Gets the pass over to Ben. And couldn't quite finish that. Tough one there. Usually gets that one to go, though. McSorley ties the game up at 25 there on the turnaround jumper. Lance just got to get something going offensively again here. Bring the energy back. And a charge called on Breton there. I didn't quite see that one, but the ref had the angle on it. Tough call against the Lancers. First personal, team's third. Carlstead, feed to Olsen, now McSorley with it. Drives baseline. Ball poked out of bounds. Last touch by Isaiah. Be Cardinals ball underneath. 2:46 left in the first half, tied at 25. Carlstead with the feed, down low for Bouch, able to finish off the glass. 27-25. Oliva takes the lead. Ruts up to Plath. Now Sitto at the wing, up to Zimmerman, shoots a three, got it. Ryan puts the Lancers back on top, 28-27. And looks like we got a foul called here against the Lancers on number 22, Ethan Sitto. First one good for number 24, Higley. Second one on the way, also good. We leave it back on top by one. Ryan pulls up with the jumper. No good, but Isaiah gets the rebound. Ruts in the corner. Thought about a three, but lost control of the ball a little bit, so. And Ben goes up inside, gets fouled, will go to the line for two. Foul on the Cardinals. Number 42, Mitchell Olsen. First personal, team's fourth. First one was no good. Second on the way here. That one's good. Higley slowly up the floor for the Cardinals. Carlstead feeds down low for McSorley. And let's just poke that one out of bounds. Cardinals will keep it. Higley to Carlstead, and pass taken away there by Zimmerman up the floor to Ruts, far side. Plath back to Oster. Ruts in the corner. Gets the screen from Ben. Ryan now gets the screen. Pulls up with the jumper, no good. Offensive rebound again from Isaiah. Oster underneath, spins, and scores it off the glass. Isaiah's done a great job on the boards tonight, especially the offensive glass. 51 seconds left in the first half. 31-29 Lancers lead. Carlson with it far side. Olsen underneath. Now McSorley unable to do anything with it underneath. Kicks it out for Higley. Deep three. Got it. Cardinals back on top, 32-31. 17 seconds left in the half. Serving inside, goes up with it, couldn't get it to go. And ball poked around. Ben from half court with it, no good. 32-31, Lancers lead at halftime. Both teams put up a solid effort in the first half. I think Lancers going to have to watch the turnovers, though, for the second half of this one. 32-31. I believe I may have said the Lancers had the lead. It was the Cardinals on top. Sort of a comparison between these two teams.
Warm welcome for our young dance team that represents.
And we're going to get a
represent the Eleva-Strum community. Here they come. Give them a
halftime performance here from the grade school dance team of Eleva-Strum. But a comparison between these two teams, Eleva-Strum definitely does like to play the slower pace. Lancers, really numbers-wise, fairly similar. Lancers a little bit better in most categories. 45.6 from the field as opposed to Aleva's 40%. Lancers 34 from three-point range. Aleva's 30. Lancers don't rebound quite as well as Eleva-Strum. 28.5 as opposed to 29.3. So really very close in that category as well. Lancers averaging 16.5 turnovers as opposed to Aleva's 17.8. And that's definitely going to be something I think for this Lancer team, for them the rest of the season as we get closer as time goes on to the to playoff time. We're going to want to see the Lancers continue to improve in the way of turnovers. And I believe I have to go off air now because there's copyrighted music being played. So due to copyright laws, I'll mute the mic and we'll be back for the second half. Thanks for watching. And we're back for second half action between the Lancers and the Cardinals. 32-31. Cardinals on top is your halftime score. It'll be Lancers ball out of the break. Siddle will inbound it for Zimmerman. And we're underway. 18 minutes on the clock. Russ with it near side and gets to take. Siddle gets it taken away in the lane by Olsen. And the Cardinals up the floor the other way. Showing over to McSorley. Ball taken away by Zimmerman there. Tried to get it to Isaiah, but couldn't do so. Zimmerman catch and shoot three. Got it. (34-32). Lancers now up by 2. Carlston with it. Now over to Schoen. Olsen underneath. And pass over to McSorley was... thought it sailed out of bounds. And now they'll say the Lancers tipped it. So the Cardinals will keep it. McSorley shot there, no good. Zimmerman into the front court for the Lancers. Pass over to Plath. Tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals. Plath off the inbounds. Zimmerman on the jumper, no good. Cardinals looking to push the other way. McSorley underneath, blocked from behind by Isaiah, and now they'll call a foul. A little bit of a late whistle is a good try there from Isaiah, but got him on the hand a bit. McSorley at the line for 2. Got the first one. Second one on the way and good. Let's just back up the floor, moving right to left in the second half. Siddle over to Rutz. Now Plath in the corner. Up to Siddle, back to Britton. Plath again with it in the other corner. Siddle gets a screen from Oster, pulls up with the jumper, got it. Nice stroke there from Ethan. 36-34. Lancers back up by 2. Olsen at the top of the key. Over to Schoen, and now McSorley able to finish that one. Game tied up at 36 again. Oster at the wing. Backs his man down, goes up with it inside, and gets fouled. Good job by Ben to draw the contact there.
Wake up, go!
I've been amazed all night at how quiet it's been in this gym. Not a whole lot of ruckus from either student section. Then second is good, 1 for 2 from the line on that trip. Showing across half court for the Cardinals. And ball taken away by the Lancers, well, tipped around, and then Cardinals able to get it back and put it up and in. And Zimmerman gets it taken away by Schoen there, goes the other way and lays it off the glass. Now 40-37. 3-point Cardinals lead. Lancers going to have to limit the turnovers and stay sharp. And there another one. Up the floor. Taken back by the Lancers, though. Zimmerman with it near side. Emmanuel's played a bit too sloppy here in the second half. Foul on Ethan Carlstead of the Cardinals. Second personal, team's second. Plath gets the inbounds. Now Zimmerman at the wing. Kicks to Britton in the corner, back to Zimmerman. Lancers working around the perimeter. Ruts thought about a shot on the catch and shoot. And able to go up inside with it. Good finish for Britton there. Cardinal lead is now back to just 1. Showing at the wing over to Bouch. Now Schoen in the corner. Goes up with it, and good defense played there by Ethan Stittle. Lancers come away with the rebound. Pass taken away by Carlstead, runs the floor and finishes it. 42-39. Cardinals on top. Lancers still just playing sloppy tonight. They've had, that's not to say they're playing poorly. They've had several good offensive and defensive possessions, but just overall they've given up too many turnovers and fast break opportunities for the Cardinals in the second half. Didn't see a lot of fast break chances for either team in the first half. Full timeout called by the Lancers. And both teams going to talk things over. 44-39, Cardinals lead now, I believe the largest it's been all game. 12:48 left in the game. Lancers just need to go out there and do what they've done best. I think there's been some open shots that they've passed up. Also just, I think, not playing with as much energy as they typically do. On this date in basketball history, the 4th of February, 1979, the NBA All-Star Game was held. The West defeated the East 134-129. And the MVP of that game was David Thompson, the Nuggets shooting guard. Interesting tidbit of information regarding the 4th of February, excuse me. Plath in the corner, back up Toaster. Now Sitto drives into high post. Now picks up his dribble. Schermek in the corner. Gets cut off on the drive. Isaiah kicked it out for Britton. Sitto with it up top. Plath back. Lancers still passing around the perimeter. Looks like they've got some more energy out there, though, this possession. That's good to see. Just got to see him create something. Ethan on the open three. Got it. There we go. That's what we like to see. Ethan was open on the kick out. Been able to find him. And the lead for the Cardinals now just 2. Foul called against the Lancers. Number 10, McSorley going up inside, gets fouled to get a trip to the line for 2. First one was no good. Second on the way, gets a friendly bounce. Lancers passing it around the perimeter. Oster over to Rutz. Thought about a 3. He'll pull up with a jumper. Bounces around but won't go. And Ben up with it. And gets fouled to go to the line for the chance at 2. 11:15 left in the game. 45-42. Cardinals lead the Lancers by 3. First one good from Ben. Zimmerman back out onto the floor for Isaiah. Second one no good. And the Cardinals come away with the rebound. Three there from McSorley. No good, and the Lancers come the other way. Oster in the paint. Didn't go up with it. Thought maybe he would have had the opportunity, but elected not to. Zimmerman at the wing over to Schirmeck. Pulls up with the jumper. No good, but Ben gets the rebound and gets the putback to go. Game tied at 45. See if the Lancers can lock up and get another stop here. And a beautiful pass from Higley. Finds, I believe it was McSorley. Underneath, and a timeout called by Eleva-Strum. I thought the Lancers had that one in bounds. But nevertheless, both teams will get a chance to talk it over. 47-45, Cardinals lead with 10 minutes and 15 seconds left to play. Last time out in the Lancers win at home against Melrose Mindoro. Ryan Zimmerman finished with 20 points and 5 assists. Britton Rutz with 12 points and 4 rebounds. Ben Oster with 11 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Isaiah Plath with 6 rebounds and 6 assists. Isaiah's done a nice job all year of finding ways to impact games. Maybe not necessarily scoring huge numbers every night, but leads the team in assists and does a great job crashing the boards. It'll be Lancers ball along the far baseline. Sitto in the corner up to Oster at the wing, over to Schirmeck, shoots the 3, no good. Cardinals the other way with it now. And they'll say Ben just wasn't quite able to save that one from going out of bounds. It'll be Cardinals ball underneath Lancer's basket. Number 14, Kyle McSorley unable to get that one to go. And Ryan couldn't get the jumper to fall. Lancers get the ball back. Over to Zimmerman in the corner for Rutz. Wouldn't shoot it. He's had some opportunities, I think, but hasn't taken them. And Zimmerman hits the three. 48-47, Lancers now back on top. Lancers in the zone defense. And number 10, McSorley, did a nice job getting through traffic there and finishing that one. Just split the defense. Siddle to Rutz. Now Zimmerman catch and shoot three. No good. And rebound pulled down by Higley. It's him with the far side. McSorley with a good feed inside for Olsen and got that one to go. Lancers going back the other way, trailing by 3, 51-48. Good feed from Zimmerman to Schierbeck and good pass down low for Ben. Couldn't finish it, but the foul is called against the Cardinals. Ben will get a chance at the line for 2. 8:06 left in the game.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Now we've got a discussion at the scorers table. Ben makes the first one. See if he can hit the second here. It's on the way. And good. Ben hits them both. Higley now gives it up for Schoen, excuse me. Kyle McSorley over to the other McSorley underneath. Now Higley up inside and the putback from Olsen there. Now 53-50. Cardinals on top. Ben with it underneath and able to finish off the glass. Cardinals lead back to just 1. Lancers applying a bit of pressure. Zimmerman and Siddle putting the pressure on him. Cardinals able to get it past, no problem. McSorley at the wing. Now Higley far side. Olsen out to Schoen. Now McSorley in the corner, guarded by Rutz. Kyle McSorley there on the pass to Olsen. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Lancers. It'll stay with the Cardinals. Isaiah Plath into the game for Paul Schierbeck. Cardinals looking to get it in along Lancers baseline. Or along the baseline underneath the Lancers hoop. And a timeout call on the floor. 53-52, Cardinals lead the Lancers. 6:53 left in the game. Both teams going to talk things over here. It'll be just a quick 30-second timeout, I believe. And both teams now back out on the floor, ready to go. McSorley will try to inbound for the Cardinals. And gets it right back, goes up with it. Couldn't finish, and Lancers looking to push the other way. Rutz at the wing. Now feeds inside. Rutz with the three. Got it! All net from Britton Rutz. 55-53, Lancers go up by 2. Believe that was Britton's first three-point attempt of the game. Good to see him shoot it with confidence. And a foul called underneath on Olsen. Second personal, team's fifth, excuse me. Now, okay. Just took him a second to update the scoreboard. My apologies. Third personal, team's 5th. As Ryan broke some ankles there, and now a block called against the Cardinals. And a technical called on 12. On number 12, Andrew Schoen. So the Lancers will get some free throws here. First, we'll start with the technicals. Ryan at the line. First one's good. Ryan, the Lancers' best free throw shooter on the season, 84% from the line this year. Hits them both. And now I believe it will still, no. Excuse me, this will be inbounded along the sideline by the Lancers. We're having a discussion whether or not the push was the 6th or 7th foul. I believe the push was the 6th foul and the technical was the 7th, so I think it won't be the bonus. Yep. So Lancers inbound along the sideline. Plath with it off the inbound. Over to Zimmerman. Now Sito in the corner. And Oster will back it out to the arc. Gives it up for Ryan. And tough pass to make. Pass wasn't there. And Higley takes it away for the Cardinals. Let's just take the ball right back, though. And that pass is there to Britton. Some sloppy passes, though, and 3 from Zimmerman, no good. Ball poked around. And Cardinals come away with it. 57-53. Lancers lead by 4. And now a push will be called against Ryan here. Lancers have played a very clean half, only 3 team fouls in the half. That was Ryan's first personal. McSorley up with it inside. Thought maybe there could have been a charge called there, but no whistle was blown. Zimmerman into the front court for the Lancers, up to Sito. Out to Britton, wide open from 3, but he wouldn't take it. And timeout called by the Lancers. I was quite surprised to see Britton not take that shot. But it may have been the right decision, considering I don't think he really could have had it in rhythm. He would have had to turn and use the pivot foot first. So here we are in the timeout. 4:51 left to play in the game, 57-53. It's been a close game all the way. Hopefully here Lancers can put it away. I wouldn't say tonight they've played their best game. I think the energy's been a bit lacking, and also they've played a bit sloppy, but the last few possessions have looked a bit more solid. So we'll hope that continues the rest of the way out. Lancers with the starting 5 out on the floor. Cardinals ready to go now as well. It'll be Lancers ball in front of us here. Sito gets it in for Ethan in the back, or excuse me, Isaiah in the backcourt. Ethan can't really pass it to himself. Zimmerman at the wing. Ruts near side. Over to Sito. Lancers swinging it around the perimeter. Ruts inside, kicks out for Sito. Back to Britton. Up top to Ethan. Lancers just working the ball around here. Ethan, catch and shoot three, a little bit to the right there. And looks like we got a foul called against the Cardinals on number 42, Olsen. Fourth personal, team's 8th. Excuse me. Britton will shoot the 1-and-1. Hits the front end. Lancers now up 5. Second one. Britton gets the friendly bounce. And the Cardinals will come the other way with it now. Feed down low for number 34, Bouch. And couldn't finish it. Lancers will take it the other way. Good feed from Ryan to Ben. And Ben able to put that one in. Lancers now stretching the lead to 8. And Ben with the huge block underneath. Lancers able to put together some energy here towards the end of this one. They've had a fine last few possessions here. Sito far side. Up to Zimmerman at the top. And Isaiah gets showing going down the floor the other way there. And kickball called against the Cardinals. Lancers will keep it. 3:07 left in the game. 61-53. Lancers lead. Ethan Sito to the bench. Paul Schierbeck into the game. Schierbeck catches it off the inbound. Zimmerman over to Schierbeck. Gets a screen from Ryan. Zimmerman with it far side. Lancers looking to take the time off the clock here. 2:40 left, 8-point lead. And now a foul called against, I believe it'll be on number 0, Ethan Carlstad. 9th team foul third personal. Lancer student section bringing a little bit of energy here. Done a nice job the last several possessions. Just got to try and keep it up. Both teams still discussing game plan here. Lancers going to try to take as much time off the clock as they can, force the Cardinals into fouling them. They've already got 9 team fouls, so on the next one, Lancers will shoot the double bonus. And I believe Ryan will be shooting the 1-and-1 here. And I believe that is correct. Ryan's first is good. Second on the way, got it to go. Now a 10-point Lancer lead, 63-53, 2:36 left in the game. Carlson pulls up from 3, sinks it. Paul hands off for Ryan. Serving up to Oster. Shearbeck dribbling around and gets fouled now by number 24, Higley. Paul at the line, shooting 2. First one's good. Paul makes them both. Showing up the floor for Eleva. Catch and shoot 3 from McSorley, no good. Rutz with it in the corner. Up to Paul. Down inside, kicks out for Sito. Up to Rutz. Burn inside, goes up with it, off the glass and good. 67-56. Lancers up by 11. No good there from, I believe it was Carlstead. Lancers looking to take some time off the clock. Rutz in the corner, and now gets fouled by Carlstead. And Britton will get a chance for a couple at the line. First one good. And Britton able to hit them both. Britton's had a good night tonight, averaging 9.2 on the season. And Carlson gets the ball poked away by the Lancers, and ball out of bounds. I believe it's Lancers' ball. Yep. Last touch by the Cardinals. Lancers working it past the press. Zimmerman with it far side. And now gets fouled by Sterry. Excuse me. I accidentally looked at the JV roster real quick. That was Bouch. Number 34. Second personal. Lancers in the double bonus. They'll shoot 2. Ryan averaging 20.9 points a game on the season. Also 2.5 steals a game. And Lancers will put a fresh 5 in for the last 54 seconds, 70-56. Lancers lead. Lancers will have Daniel Hine, Toby Shish, Austin Williams, Daniel Mayhew, and after Ryan shoots the free throw, Levi will look to check in. Ryan left that one short. Oliva also with some bench players into the game. Rebound pulled down by Daniel Hine. Zimmerman up the floor for the Lancers. Gets into the front court. And Lancers will call a timeout to get Levi into the game. 38 seconds left. 14-point Lancer lead. They really for 2/3 of the game didn't play their best, and then towards the end really were able to put together some solid possessions on both ends of the floor, play good defense, turned it into offense, and came out and was able to put this talented Cardinals team away. Lancers will move to 8-4 on the season following tonight. Assuming nothing happens in the next 38 seconds that is unforeseen. Oliva will move to 5-11. Austin gets it off the inbound. Out to Levi. Levi gets the screen from Austin. Couldn't get it to go. And out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lancers. 28 seconds on the clock now. Daniel Hine to throw it in. Mayhew in the corner. Out to Levi. Levi goes up with it in lane, finishes off the glass. Levi Whittorp with a late bucket for the Lancers. Iverson the other way for the Cardinals. And Lancers will dribble this one out now. (58-72) your final score tonight. And the Lancers came out, were able to put together some great possessions towards the end of the game. They can look back on this one proud. They came away with a win against a good Cardinals team. Your game totals on the night. Ryan Zimmerman finished with 18. Ben Oster with 19 and Britton Rutz with 16. And thank you for watching from wherever you may be. I'm Ashton Loomis, and we'll see you next time.